Nice one, Stephanie.
Beautiful, Stephanie.
Why, thank you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Beautiful day it is today.
Beautiful day.
Nice fish.
Thank you.
Alexis and I were strolling along under the sun when we noticed you girls playing croquet.
Lovely game.
And we were wondering if you mind if we played a game with you. We are quite experienced, I assure you.
We would be delighted to have you play with us. Though I must emphasize that we are quite accomplished at the sport ourselves. Yes, quite.
Oh, really? If that is so, perhaps you wouldn't mind placing a wager on the game then?
Oh, we play merely for sport.
For sport? Yet you seem so sure of yourselves. Certainly you wouldn't. But we wouldn't mind placing a little wager on the game to add to the excitement.
How fun! What shall we wager?
Your heads.
Our heads, you say?
Did you not notice the guillotine situated at the end of the rings?
Oh, yes. But we felt it was there for jest. Surely you don't mean...
Of course. If we win, we take your heads. If we lose, you take our heads.
Oh my. Well, if you're half as good as you let on, you shouldn't have anything to fear. You seem very confident in your abilities.
Well,
I see why not.
I would very much like to play under this sort of pressure. Though I must say, I am a bit scared of losing my head. This is the only one I've got, you know. I would be very put out if I didn't have it.
Let's begin then.
Wondering whether or not you were aware of the history of croquet.
How it originated, in other words.
Exactly.
I'm not familiar with it.
Then we'll tell you.
It's a tragedy, so be prepared to shed a few tears at the end.
Let's go back to 19th century France, shall we? It all began with a young Frenchman by the name of Pierre Croquet. He was a confused, boorish young man who was very bitter at his lot in life. That of coming from a poor family, his father having died when he was but 5, and only his mother to raise him. And the means of making a living was, let us just say, not very respectable. Pierre's only joy was an English game entitled Pall Mall, which was rather similar to our beloved croquet. It was not as elegant, and at the same time not as enjoyable, and to be perfectly honest, just wasn't friendly for social affairs such as this. Our man Pierre took this silly little game a step further. For clever and bright was Pierre, he had a lot of time on his hands and he spent it improving upon the game. Tweaking this. Tweaking that. Finally, he even changed the name.
I, Pierre Croquet, have grown tired of this Pall Mall. For this is no longer Pall Mall, but something entirely new, which I, Pierre Croquet, with my genius, have created. And therefore, I shall call it Croquet!
I mean, the little bastard was arrogant to be sure, but perhaps he was onto something. We shall see.
Pierre and his mother were not invited to many social gatherings.
Hello, my little sweeties.
Ow! Get these things away from me! Shoot!
Ah, mademoiselle. I see my dogs have taken a liking to you and have gotten a little frisky with you. You definitely are an object of desire if ever there was one.
Why, thank you. Repulsive man.
But one afternoon they were privileged enough to be invited to one that was rather elite. And it gave Pierre the opportunity to show off his croquet.
My son Pierre has a new game he would like to show us.
It is quite simple, really. You merely knock the ball through the wicket.
Yes, quite similar to Pall Mall.
No. You blubbering fool! Croquet, I tell you, croquet! One day this game will bring me praise and riches from the king himself!
This boy must have had a touch of wine before he got here.
Pierre, what has gotten into you?
I refuse to be insulted by an ignorant and simple-minded man such as this!
Such insolence. You should be grateful to have even been invited to such an affair as this. You peasant.
My creation. My name will be known throughout these social circles of Paris. As long as I have croquet, all will be well!
But alas, all was not well. For that odious gentleman challenged our outspoken Pierre to a duel.
A duel, you say?
Come here, my little darling. Once I take care of this sniveling little twit, I'll be back to take care of you.
Let the duel begin!
Please, somebody, do something! Stop this! Oh, my poor boy!
Please, Miller, you're embarrassing me!
Okay, gentlemen. You each know the rules. 10 paces, turn, and fire.
Oh, my poor baby!
You may begin.
1, 2,
5,
10. I got him. My bat.
Oh, my baby! My poor baby!
Mother. Is the fat man dead?
Blag it. Your death will not be in vain, my pet.
Did I hit him, Mother? Did I shoot the fat man? Oh, I tried to shoot straight, Mother. I did.
He died.
No, but he lost an eye.
So what happened next?
Well, after this disastrous event, Pierre and his mother were forever banished from any social activities in their town. Their reputation was dead.
Well, then how on earth did Croquet...
Easy now, don't get impatient.
We did not say our story was finished yet now, did we?
Don't forget about Jacques, for he was easily as clever as he was evil.
Croquet. Perhaps this Pierre character wasn't as stupid as I thought. Maybe, just maybe, I can use this little ingrate's blunder to my advantage. I can see it now. The fame, the fortune, the women, and all the pastries I could ever want.
So ultimately, croquet soon spread about the world, even making its way to America in the mid-1860s. And what of the villainous Jacques? It is true that in some instances, what goes around does come around. Grotesque as he was, I ask you if you do not feel pity for his final outcome. Jacques spent the rest of his days alone at his manor, friendless.
Oh, my pets. Oh, my darlings. Do you not feel my pain?
Scarcely a visitor for years until finally he died of consumption in the winter of 1873. As for Pierre's mother, Pierre grew to become a very drunk and bitter man. The one-eyed rogue he came to be known as.
Pierre, I think you've had enough, my friend.
I said give me another shot! Let me tell you something, my friend. I could have been rich, famous. I could have had it all. And now look at me, what am I? But a peasant. And nothing else.
Pierre, I've heard it 1,000 times before.
What do you know of me, eh? Of what I accomplished for my fellow Parisians?
And Pierre's mother was forced to spend the rest of her life servicing gentlemen to pay the bills.
Thank you, mademoiselle. Well, back to the fields.
And to think I came all the way from Scotland for this.
And that's the end of our story. And I think that's game.
Obviously, your skill was not as advanced as you would have liked.
Now do you understand a little bit more about the game we've just played? It's a sad story. It is. It pains me every time I tell it. Always know your place, girls. No matter how great you may think you are, all the consequences. Like in the case of our Pierre. Well, you know the consequences.
Are you really going to take our heads?
Oh, yes. So which of you wishes to go first?
Volunteers, anyone?
I guess I'll go first.
Good. You're a brave girl.
Oh, this is so depressing.
Now, don't cry. You'll get your turn. And don't worry. I'll take good care of the fish.
Can I put my hair up first?
Yes, of course.
At your leisure.